Howdy, and welcome to the lunch table where we believe RoboCop was trying to warn us of something, but we just don't remember. I know he was a person, and he's a bot.
Or was he?
Do you think it extends?
Extendo clip, extendo mag.
And that's right, my man with the extendo mag, my right-hand man, Mr. Google himself, my co-host, Drew. Grimace won't let me have any more shakes. Lotsonizer.
You could have picked that for any time that I wore a purple shirt. And I wear a purple shirt a lot.
I know, but...
And now I'm not wearing purple, and you make a Grimace joke.
Yeah.
What, is purple only reserved for me being Barney?
Yes. I'm happy you caught on. It was taking forever. I thought I was going to have to make a
I
sign.
look okay in purple.
I like you in purple, but I'm going to bust your butt. And that's right, the man who loves his co-host in purple. Your host with the most.
Extend pills.
That's because they don't work. So I just keep
How
trying
do you
to.
know?
Because I have them. And I've swallowed them. Unless they're suppositories.
Ooh. You should try that.
And the man who might try suppositories, Carl Jones!
Let us know how that goes.
I will. I'll let you.
Make a TikTok and tell us about it.
Well, first we need, the controller. So I'm going to have to...
Immediately to your prostate. That's what it's supposed to do.
BAM! All right, let's get into it. Drew. Drew.
CJ.
Okay, usually you say my name back. I wasn't right. Today, we're doing something interactive. Something that even the people can play with.
Yes, you can.
If you want to play with us, which who doesn't? I like playing with Drew.
I like playing with myself too.
Yeah. Drew, first off, what are we doing today?
We're going to be ranking fast food restaurants that we've had.
Okay, and if they want to do that with us, how can they do that with us?
There is a link in the summary down below. Go ahead and click that link. It'll bring you up to this, and you can play along with us. And I highly, highly suggest that you do that and then take a snapshot of it or whatever and send it to us somehow or way.
Yeah,
tell us how stupid we are on our picks and how smart you are on yours.
Exactly. So we can tear you down.
Right.
Yes, but before we get into that, Drew.
Yeah.
It's time to talk about me.
Hit it.
It's time to talk about me. So,
brace yourself, everybody. He is going to go on a little bit of a tangent.
Buckle up.
About time to get some popcorn. Pause it if you need to. And, we're going to have our own little takeout.
Yeah. Excuse us while we have a conversation. So, anyways. So,
I hope you fluff this up. I've already heard it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
so
well... Yeah, you've heard it many times.
I added a segment every time you and I talked.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so recently bowling started back up.
Yeah.
Right? I have to go be a president. I have to shake hands, say hi to people, do all the good fun stuff.
Right.
So we went ahead. I did that.
Now, before you get too far, am I involved this year?
No.
And what happens when you and I do things independent of each other?
We get in trouble.
Bad things happen.
Bad things happen. Not good things. No bueno things. So.
That was my mentality coming into this.
So, there I was, being the president, right? Mm-hmm. Well,
kissing babies.
Yes, kissing babies, shaking hands, getting people to join. We increased our women by 600%.
Oh, so you getting a blowy. You getting a blowy under the table.
Don't say that about my people. Yes. I did not inhale. But, at the end of bowling, I decided to go downstairs with some of the guys that I haven't seen all summer, right?
Right.
We all took a break and whatever, and they egg me and egg me on every week to go down to the bar with them. And usually I always tell them, next week, guys, just to get them off my butt, but I never show up, right? Well, finally, I was like, screw it. I'll go this time. Yeah. So I went downstairs. We had a couple drinks. At one point, I pull out my debit card to pay for the next round. And the guy that we went eating with the other day, who's been on here, right? He's been on the podcast.
Right.
He ended up buying that round. He told me, put the card back in your wallet. I'm buying the next round. Cool.
Good guy.
Whatever. Great guy. Ding, ding. Yeah, the star. Or the coin. So, after that, pack my stuff up. I start going home. Right? I forget where I stopped, but I look at my wallet, and I don't have my debit card. Now, this might alert a lot of people, and everyone might be upset. But, Drew, what do I do a lot?
Lose things.
Everything. All the
Keys,
time.
phone, wallet, socks.
The virginity.
I don't know about losing that a lot.
Well, you only can lose it once.
No, you lost twice. You tricked that one girl into it.
I lied. I'm a virgin, I swear.
There are two different people that have your V cards.
At least they think. There
With
might
a
be more.
counterfeit.
This is duplication 1. Like, if I don't know how many times anyone lost their ID. I've lost them a lot. And each time you get a new one, it says duplicate and tells you the number.
That's why I've never seen it before.
Anywho's, not too worried, right? Always lose my stuff. Usually never out and about. When I lose my stuff, it's always like somewhere where I'm comfortable because I don't like things in my pocket.
Right. The last thing you lost, you wound up finding underneath your car seat somewhere like a week later.
Exactly.
I think that was your ID.
Yeah, something like that. But I usually have good luck with this stuff. And I guess I'm optimistic a little bit. But anyways, I couldn't find it. Next day comes. I really can't find it, but I gotta get to work. So I'm like, well, screw it. Whatever. I'll look when I go home. Do my job. Go home. Still can't find it. Where is this thing? The weekend comes. Not Saturday. The weekend comes, right? All of a sudden, I notice all these charges on my bank. Boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop.
Get it.
Right? And I'm like, geez, I didn't do this. This 'twas not me. So I go ahead. Get a hold of the bank.
That was good.
Hello,
that was
sir.
a mix between a phone and a bird.
Hello, sir. How can we help you? Yeah, I lost my debit card, and there's some charges on here that are not me. Oh, I see. No problem. Which ones are they? Yeah, they're all the ones that are pending. Oh, well, what about these other charges, like here and here and here? I was like, no, I made those. But I was thinking in my head, like, fuck, I should have said no, that wasn't me either.
Oh, dude, they know exactly what's you and what's not you. Oh, they do.
Well, you say that, but they refunded me some money that wasn't mine. And I had to call them. We'll get to it. So we're going over which ones. And I'm like, listen, they're all the ones dated for 9/25 or whatever. Because it hasn't even hit. They're all pending. Those are not me.
Right.
Okay, well, what about this charge at Walmart for $10? No, that was me. Oh, okay. Well, what about this charge at this restaurant? No, that's where I lost it. So yeah, that was me, and that's the last time I made a purchase with it. So anything after that purchase, not me. Oh, okay, no problem.
Well, they order them kind of weird too.
Yeah, they're like, no problem. Here's your case number. We'll go ahead, do an investigation. It might take 90 days.
90 days.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, okay. No problem. So it could take that long to get your money back. Well, hey, I lost my car. I get it, and I get this is how things go. So it's kind of on me. I get it. Okay, anything else I can help you with? No, you helped me out as much as you could. Okay, you have a wonderful day. Mm-hmm. Click. So then I'm like, okay. And like, dude, they refunded me my money like that. Like, they already refunded some. Right. Then I was waiting on a little bit, and by the next day I had it, right?
Damn.
All of it.
Okay.
I was like...
You care to tell the people how much?
It was around $400.
Okay.
Yeah. 4 something.
So different than what you would normally spend. You wouldn't drop $100 at this place and $100 at this place or so on and so forth.
Not all at once like this.
Right.
Would I spend $100 somewhere? Yes, but I'd be more financially smart about it.
Right. People were trying that whoever had it was trying to see how much they could get away with.
Yeah, right there and then. I mean, there was like 6 charges, separate charges, at Sheetz. Like, and that pissed me off the most because, like, dude, why didn't you buy it all at once? So you stopped 6 different times to Sheetz to make 6 different purchases. Are you an idiot? You want caught. But anyways, hold on to that. So, I'm doing my job. I get done. Time to go home. And I'm kind of stewing on this. So what do I do when I stew on stuff and I need to get it out?
Hello?
Hey, dude, guess what happened to me today?
Oh, I went, saw it.
Yeah. Guess what happened to me today?
Are we?
Yeah, we're acting this
No,
out.
this is a dumb skit.
Nope. Guess what happened to me today?
What? Did you get herpes?
No, someone stole my debit card.
Oh shit, man, that's weird.
Dude.
You should call the cops.
What? What do you mean call the cops?
Somebody committed fraud against you by stealing your card. Like, you should call the cops.
I'm not. I feel like I'm going to get arrested or something if I call. Do I just.
That is the history that we have with it. Yes. But just call the fucking cops.
How do I do this? How do I even make a report? Do I got to show up to the police station?
Yeah. You showed up to the police station.
Are you sure nothing's going to happen to me?
You're very true. This is exactly how it happened. You stewed on being in trouble.
Right, just play with it. Right?
As long as you keep it in your car, you'll be fine.
But realistically, like that was, and you're sitting there, and you had to like convince me to actually go to the police about this.
Right.
Because I was really worried that, one, they're not going to believe me because all the charges were local.
Right. That was what I was going to say. It pissed me off for you that the charges were in your city, even though you lost your card in a different city.
Yeah.
And they were like one of the places I got charged is literally a 5-minute walk from your house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like right up the road.
Right.
So I didn't think that, one.
Ballsy thief.
Yeah, they're just dumb. And I don't think they know where I lived.
Yeah.
They probably assumed I lived down there. And that was their mistake. But anywho's, so Drew's sitting there really trying to convince me to go to the cops. And most of the time, I told him, I've never dealt with the cops in a good way. Like the only time I've dealt with cops is they were either arresting me or handing me a fine. Like there's no good, Yeah. There's been no good. So like I was kind of weary about it. And he's like, no, man, you just got to go. And after about like the whole 30 minutes of arguing, I was like, fine, I'll go. I'll go and I'll make a report. Okay. I show up to my local police station. The door's fucking locked. I look, they're not even there. They're closed. And I was like, what? I need the police and they're closed? Like, is it, what? So there's a number to call. Yeah, what you want? Jesus. Hey, listen, my debit card got stolen. I already called the bank, but I would like to make a report about identity theft or whatever. And they're like, oh, wow, okay, well, what did they take? And then I had to tell her the story. Then the whole time, she's just kind of where do you live? Jesus, lady. Yeah, probably got to bleep that. Bleep it. I'm making you do work today. So I was like, she's like, oh, well, you're going to have to go to this township because that's not in our jurisdiction. Okay, but all the charges are in in your city. Well, that doesn't matter. You got to go here. Oh, okay. Do you want a cop to call you? I don't know, lady. You're the professional. Tell me what to do.
How do I do this?
I've never done this. Can you please tell me what I need to do?
You understood the balls that it took me to even call you now?
Right. Then she's like, well, you at your house? I'm like, no, I'm at your police station. And she's like, oh. So she's like, well, yeah, you're going to have to get a policeman from that township or whatever to call you. Okay, well, can you patch me through or something? I'll contact them and tell them to call you. Keep this line open. Okay. Driving home. Yeah, this is cop such and such from this area. Is this Carl Jones? Yes, sir, it is. Oh, well, I heard you got, your debit card stolen. Yes. Are you going to be home at this time? Yes. Do you mind if I stop at your place and we take a report? No. Here's some things I'm going to need from you. Make sure you have your ID on you. Make sure you have this. Okay.
Well, that was a tall order.
Mm-hmm. Really just an ID.
Okay. Did you have your ID on you?
Yeah, I did. I know, that's how I double-checked. So I double-checked. But he comes on down, makes a report. Now, he tells me, because I told him, the bank already gave me my money back and stuff. And he's like, wait, the bank already did a case for you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's weird. Usually they won't do a case until there's an incident report through us.
Right.
And I was like, oh, yeah, well, no. The only reason I called you was because my buddy highly suggested to call you. And, when he came down, he was going over what happened. And he could tell, I'm kind of I really wasn't, I don't want to say panicking, but I'm trying to justify that I lost the card. You know? I do not have it.
You also locked the card, too.
Yeah.
That was something we forgot.
Yeah, I did lock it. But, I'm trying to justify to him, I really did lose. And he goes, man, I believe you lost it. I'm just trying to catch the people who did it because they're local and we got a shot. Right. I was like, oh, cool. And he's like, here's what I'm going to need from you. You need to contact your bank because I couldn't see any of the times that the purchases were made.
Right, just pending.
Just pending. That's all I could see. They're like, you're going to have to call your bank and get them because it will be easier than me to subpoena and just get the times at which it was made. Because then we can go to these establishments and then know where to look in their
to see who
cameras.
we're looking for.
Right, to see who we're looking for and when. Okay, I can do that. Monday comes, right? First thing I do. Boop, 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 boop,
The
boop, boop,
shittiest day.
boop, beep, boop, pop, pop. Well, it's my day off. I don't care. Beep,
Yeah,
pop,
but
pop, pop, pop.
no, it was the angriest that you've been
Oh, for a
in
while.
the whole story.
For a while. So I call them, and I'm like, hey, here's what I need. Oh, I can see they're pending, but we're not allowed to give you the times. Well, why can't you give me the times? Sir, we're just not allowed. What do you mean you're not allowed? Well, we just can't give you... Is this my information or not? What are you telling me? This is my account, right? Yes. It's my information, right? Yes. How come I can't have it? Sir, I can't. If there's one thing that pisses me off is when people say I can't. Because they fucking can. They just don't want to. And at least admit it. Just admit, hey, I'm going to be a prick and not do it. Just admit that you're going to be an asshole or whatever, right? This is shit that burns me. And I'm like, listen, I really need this. We're trying to get this solved. Yeah, well, here, let me send you to someone who can maybe help. So she sends me up. Yeah, I see what you need, but we can't give it to you. Dude, I need, an email. Just email me the thing and times and something. Give me a physical copy of the times and when it was spent. That's what I need. No, we can't do it. You're going to have to go to your local bank.
Well, maybe we could help you if there was a police officer next to you.
Yeah, they did say that. Maybe we could help you if there's a police officer. How do you even know this is a police? And then I told them, I was like, listen, I live in a no-name town with no police station. I'm going to have to call them, wait for several hours for them to show up, and you're probably going to be closed at this time. And this is a time-sensitive issue.
Right.
We already locked the card. If they want to use it, they're probably ditching it. They're not going to go back to the places they used it because the card was locked.
Right.
So, it's kind of a time-sensitive issue. Can we get on this?
That's foreshadowing.
I'm a good storyteller. Right? And I'm like, so now I'm heated. And they're like, sir, the only way you can do this, you're going to have to go to your local bank and do it. And I was like, dude, what if you were in my shoes? What if you were in my shoes? How would you feel? Oh, I just follow, the rules. I was like, the fuck you would. The fuck you would.
You'd be pissed.
You'd be pissed just like me. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to see the time in which they spent the card.
My money.
My money, my information.
Right.
And you are withholding it from me, and I'm trying to get someone who committed fraud against me and you.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm not even asking you to do anything. Oh, I'm doing the investigation. Jesus.
I'm taking the law into my own
I'm
hands.
taking the law into my own hands here. Just help me out a little bit. Sir, you're just going to have to go to your own bank. Like, fine. Anything else I can help you with? No, because you're not helping me now, dude. Well, I hope you have a good day. Like, fuck me.
Passive aggressive car owners.
He's like, I hope you have a good day. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Fuck me. Yeah. Okay, bye. You know? So then I go to the bank, right? Now I'm in line. The line's long. I'm already heated. And I'm like, now this bank has already pissed me off several times because I've needed help before and some other stuff. And they've always fought me against everything. So now I'm heated, right? I'm ready to blow up on someone. My turn to go up. I'm like, thank the Lord. I go up. Hey, here's what's happening. Oh, we can't look that up. What the fuck do you mean you can't look that up?
It's right there. It's right in front of you.
Right in front of you. Oh, no, it's not on our screen. She turns it. See, we can't see anything either. Okay, but there's a database in which this goes into. Like, you realize I'm not some fucking boomer who doesn't understand how computers work, right? Even if it's not on your screen and not updated on your screen, it has to be somewhere.
Right.
It is being tracked somewhere. What is the point of tracking my debit card if we're not going to be able to look up times?
Dude, photos nowadays can have their location tagged
They
on the
all
photo.
do it. And they tell you exact time you took the photo.
Right.
So don't sit there and tell me
How can you tell me that a money transfer didn't do that?
They're sitting there and telling me in 2023 we can change men into women, but you can't tell me what time the debit card was spent. Like, are you...
It got me the first time he told me, and it got me again.
Quit being slow. You know, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but... Oh, sir, we can't. I just can't. Okay, is there someone who can?
Take me all the way up.
No, there's no one here who can. And your card's locked, so I don't even know. We're probably going to have to wait till tomorrow to even look this stuff up. What do you mean we're going to have to wait till tomorrow? There has to be somewhere this information is. You're tracking every step. I know you do.
Right.
So why can't we get the info?
Well, the tomorrow day would have been the day that they were actually posted from being pending.
Yeah, on my account.
Right. So you went on the 24th and they would have posted the 25th.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's where they were coming from, where they were like...
Yeah, but at that point, I don't need you. I told her that. Like, okay, but at that point, I don't need to come here. I don't need your help at that point.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what she said. I was like, so what are you going to do? You going to help me? Well, sir, we can't. Don't say you can't, because there's somewhere where you could, but you just don't want to, and that's fine. But at least tell me that. Just tell me you don't want to help. Tell me you don't want to get the guy who committed fraud against... Well, sir, you got your money back. That's not the point. Fuck. I'm the type of guy, you could have kept the money. That wouldn't have hurt me. But someone took my debit card. Like, they took it from me now.
Right.
And I want to get them for it. Someone stole from me, and they're around the place where I live. Right. I would like to get them.
Right.
You know? Like, I got fucking standards, lady. Okay? I got a little bit of pride. Let's go. Then she goes, well, nothing we can do, sir. No reason to be so mad. Like, whatever. Okay. Fuck me. Right, yeah. Fuck me. Yes.
You're so heated.
So, I leave. Right? I walk out of there. And, man, I'm really mad at this point. And I'm driving home. And I get a call from the bank. I was like, what the fuck? So I answer. And they're like, sir, we're not going to... Because the card's locked, we're not going to be able to look up any time. So don't even come back tomorrow. Oh, okay, so fuck me again. So not only
they triple tapped you real quick.
Yeah, so don't not only fuck me today, but you're saying fuck me tomorrow too, huh? And she's like, well, sir, maybe we could give you the hotline. Bitch, I called that and they didn't fucking help. I don't want it.
They sent me to you.
They sent me to you and you told me I'm not responsible for what they say. So your call center has no idea what the fuck's going on between you. So why would I want to talk to them? Because obviously none of you know how to communicate.
Right.
Well, sir, there's no reason to be like this. No reason to be like this. I'm asking for simple times. And you guys are acting like I'm trying to rob the bank.
Right.
You know?
Now, ideally, you wanted a full, printout of the times.
I wouldn't even care. No.
But then you kind of transitioned and you were like, I don't care if you give me a Post-it note with the times.
Right. Anything.
Yeah.
Just something. Right? And they're like, no. Like, fine. Okay. So, before I call you that day to bitch about everything that happened, I hit up the cop and told him, like, hey, we're going to have to subpoena them because they're not giving me the information I need.
Right.
So however we got to do this, let's go subpoena them. Now on the side, I get the power, right? I'm with the cops now. So I can end them up. Kind of fun.
Now you feel the good part.
Now I feel the good part. Like, let's go get these bastards. Right?
They are protecting and serving me now.
And it's funny that I get to use them against the bank, right?
And the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm not the bad guy this time.
I'm not the bad one. So I call you and you tell me. What do you tell me?
I say, you should call somebody else. Mm-hmm. You should call one of the charges that, or maybe even go into the place. It's a small business, the small auto parts business, and they do really only enough business to stay afloat.
Right.
So, like, maybe somebody saw your card. You have a fairly distinguishable card that nobody else in the area has. So maybe when that guy used it, he looked at it and went, oh, that's a cool card, or something like that.
Okay, so
you can narrow down your search a little bit.
So Drew suggested that, and I was pondering about it. And I stopped in at the gas station and whatever. Asked them, and they're like, you're going to have to wait for the cops. And at that time when I got home, that place was already closed.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm kind of out of luck. So I wait the next day. First off, the stuff that was posted, they were right. Didn't even have a time on it. So it was posted and whatever, but nothing had any time. So
well, yeah,
they fucked me 4 times.
Well, getting the charges canceled.
Yeah, but there's still somewhere in a database that information
is,
yeah. And they could look it up.
Depends on how far it's buried, but yeah.
Somebody. It wouldn't be that. Trust me, they go with the subpoena, they're going to look it up.
Yeah.
If I owed them money, they would know exactly when, how, where.
Yeah.
Right? And they'd be able to pull it up 100 different ways. So don't sit there and tell me, okay? Because you're lying. You're lying. Liar. So I'm at work, and I'm kind of talking to a prison guard. There's me, Jared, and this guy. Now, I've known this guy for a while, so we're pretty close. And obviously, he didn't take it because he wasn't even there that night.
Right.
So we're talking. He's like, dude, call that. He's like, you really should. Call them. And he's like, 100%. Trust me, if you do it, it'll move faster. Don't wait on. So I'm like, fine. Autos. Yeah, my name is Carl Jones. And someone stole my debit card, and it said they made a transaction here for $158 and some odd cents. Oh, yeah, we know exactly who you're talking about. Here it is. This is the date it happened. Here's the time.
How easy was that?
Right? I was like, dang.
Do you have cameras?
And he's like, I know exactly who they are. Because before they came into the shop, they were standing outside for a while. And they made us feel sketchy, so we went out and grabbed our guns. And I was like, okay, but you still took their money?
Well, yeah.
It's all right.
Business.
Yeah, and you didn't check their card?
I told you that they need to make those.
Right. So he said everything they bought had to be ordered, and it came in today. And he's like, they're going to have to come in. And he's like, I also am right beside the police station. That's right where their shop is, right beside the police station. I was like, oh my God.
We're doing a sting
We're
operation.
doing a sting, baby. Right? So, make sure the cops, he said he would contact them, but I want to make sure anyways on my end. So I go ahead, tell them, hey, this, yada, yada. Okay, we'll get the sting. And that, they said once they need any more information, they'll call me. But that was the end of it. So
we don't know if the guy got caught.
No, we don't know yet. Well, at least no one has called me. So pretty soon I'm going to keep annoying them about this.
Right.
But here's my thing. If they notice the car doesn't work, they might not go back to pick up the parts.
Maybe.
But they also ordered them. So how dumb do you got to be to order the parts and not want to go get them? We'll see what happens. But so far, we set up our own
I wonder if
thing.
they used your name to order the parts. I wonder if the parts came into Carl Jones.
They probably did.
Or if they came into whoever.
They probably did use
because there needs to be an invoice with the name on it.
Right, with the name on it. And a number. Well, here's the thing. They had to give them a number to call.
Yeah, to let them know when the parts were in.
Let them know when the parts were in. So why didn't they take that and... See, this is why we need to be detectives.
Right.
This is why we need to be detectives. So anybody out there, watch want your debit cards. Actually, just don't even use your debit card.
We're like Fat and Soy Boy Batman.
Yeah, oh, dude. That'd be good. Like a Robin costume that's like 3 sizes too small. And then I'll have a really big Batman suit.
Whoa. I'm Batman.
Okay, then you can have a Batman costume.
3 sizes too small.
Then I'll have a really big Robin costume that I'm like dragging the cape on.
Yeah.
Come on, soy boy. I hurt. My memories hurt. So, Drew, how was your week, bud?
My week was not nowhere near as crazy as yours. All I did was a lot of working, a lot of sleeping, and a lot of stuff that like I just wanted to do. I had a decent week.
Okay.
Just
well,
simple.
you said there was a story about something with the wedding here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Morgan and I have set a date for our wedding.
Good for you.
We're still our proposed date. That's the day that we want to have it. We still need to get a place and everything all set up for it.
Yeah.
So none of that has been planned. We're in the progress of it, but we've been kind of telling people this date in 2025. And my mom messaged me the other day and says, "Hey,
I've been telling people this date."
No.
Thank the Lord.
No, she said, "Your one cousin, who is that my mom's brother's daughter, got engaged, and her wedding's in 2024. On the other side, there's another cousin from my mom's sister's granddaughter that got engaged. Her wedding," she said, is planned the week after mine."
Okay.
And my exact message back to my mom was, "Oh, Morgan's not gonna like that."
Why?
Because you're stealing the thunder from a specific day. Even though it's a week away, like it starts dropping off past there, but...
No. To me, that's the start of Bridezilla. Now you want a whole wedding week? That's like asking for a whole birthday week. No, it's this day. We came here, your wedding's on this day, you got your attention and your time, and everyone celebrated. There's going to be another, I'm sorry, there's probably one right after yours. Are you upset about that one?
I don't know those people, but I know these people. Regardless, I told her that she wasn't going to like that, and then I had to tell Morgan that.
Yeah. Was she upset?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people get married in the fall, though.
Yeah.
And there's only a certain time before the leaves are all off the trees.
Yeah.
You can't be... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, most fall weddings are going to happen around the same time.
Well, you can talk to her. I'm just letting you know what was in her head.
Yeah.
Now, what was in my head is I know that their wedding will be a little more expensive than mine. By little, I mean a lot.
Okay.
Which means I am going to be outdone.
Okay.
And that pissed her off even more. That she's not going to have the biggest, baddest wedding, and there's going to be a crazy one right after it. And then I was like, I'm not even sure that we're going to be able to go to that wedding.
Right.
Because we're probably going to be on a honeymoon at that point.
Right.
She was not happy. Damage control.
Damage. Yeah, that just, I don't know, man.
Now, rightfully so, in the best possible case scenario, I would say that there'd only be maybe 20 people that would be at both weddings.
And she's not worried about 20 people.
And I also made her kind of realize that maybe it's a good thing. Because the family is already going to be up here for one wedding.
Yeah.
So they will stay that week
for the
and
next.
be up for the other one.
So no one on her side's going, no? Right?
No.
Because it's your side getting married,
it'll be all my family.
Then what are you upset about? Because, I would understand if it's like maybe someone on her side. I don't know. Me personally, like,
okay.
First off, just because they're putting more money doesn't mean it's going to be more fun.
That's a gradient thing. More money, more problems.
Yeah. I don't think it's always more fun the more money you spend. I've had some great times with like receptions where they didn't even rent anything out.
Pizza.
Yeah, it's like a freaking barbecue. It's great.
So the last thing I told her before I went to bed that night is, I don't really care about the other wedding. I know she still does.
Yeah.
I was like, just plan it to have fun.
Yes.
It's like it's our day.
Right.
Have fun with it.
Right. And no one's gonna be able to take that day away from you.
Right. But I also told my boss, the guy who found the nudie bag.
You told him about this whole situation?
Yeah, I told him about the second cousin's marriage going to be the week after. And he goes, so, here's what you do. You have two options. He goes, either you go super traditional to where they're like, oh, that was a good wedding. And it really doesn't matter what she does because you had a good traditional wedding. Yeah. Even if they have a traditional wedding, you still had a really good traditional wedding first. Or you go off the walls.
Yeah.
And make it crazy.
And make it fun.
I was like, I don't know if I have the money for make it crazy. He goes, okay.
Is it?
Make it crazy. He goes, imagine somebody's at the next wedding and goes, Uncle Drew had a petting zoo at his wedding. He's like, I see you in a overall denim tuxedo.
You don't know you.
With this piece of straw hanging out. I was like, I am not that country. No.
No. Like, did we grow up there? Yes.
Yes.
Can we do the work? Yeah. But that's not us. There's a reason we're here. And not picking garlic. Like we used to get money.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Breaking rocks.
Mm-hmm. Doing just kicking TVs out of the back of the cars. Although we did that for our pleasure. All right, Drew.
You ready to go to the back room, soy boy?
Yes, Batman.
I'm Fat Man. Thank you. All right, so as you see down here, we have a ranking list of the fast food choices. The ones that are already in there right now, as you can so see from the green, are things that we've never had. Now, that is a combination of the two of us. One of us has never had.
Right. So we can't.
Some of them are doubles. But
it would be hard to make a judgment with just one of us.
Right. So I've had Penn Station, Boston Market, Zaxby's, Culver's, Firehouse,
Gotcha.
Jersey Mike's, Potbelly, Shake Shack, and White Castle.
Gotcha.
Right. And you've had the other ones.
Yeah, the other ones.
Some of the other ones.
Right. And like you said. But the ones that we all have are obviously right down here.
Right. Except
see
for
at the
one of
bottom.
them, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
I pulled a fat man move. And
So we going to go in alphabetical order?
yeah,
or?
it started at the bottom, alphabetical order.
Okay, so A and W.
A and W. Now,
Okay.
you need to do a generalized pick for this. You can't just focus on one thing specifically and not the others.
Right. See, here's my thing. A and W, decent root beer.
You want to do a 3, 2, 1?
Decent root beer. It's got the atmosphere is kind of
Yeah.
but at least it always fits. It's like that old country atmosphere.
Right.
It's but they got my thing is I think they're like maybe a solid D tier. They're not awful. They're not bad, but you're just getting nothing's gonna blow your mind. You know,
Right. They have burgers. They have root beer.
Yeah.
All the different kinds of pops.
floats. But nothing's gonna make you go. Gotta come here every day.
I don't know. The floats are pretty good. Even though I'm saying not to target on one specific thing.
Right, but
Floats are really good.
that's just ice cream inside the
root beer.
The
Yeah.
root beer.
I do want a root beer float.
Yeah, root beer floats are good. But I mean, I think you could get that at most of the other places. So it's not so.
Can't
I
get
don't.
ice cream at a lot of these other places.
I think you can.
You can get like milkshakes and stuff, but this is like
Like a
this whole
scoop.
thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I bet you could. You can get a whole cake at McDonald's. So, they're not offering me anything nothing else does, but they're not awful. So I think it's like a controlled is my controlled substance, you know? So, like, I put it in D tier. That's the way
I agree. I was going to say C, but I'm not. That's a battle I'm not going to fight you on. D?
Yep, D tier.
Okay.
It's like perfect middle. It's not best. It's
Right.
Okay.
Arby's.
Now, Arby's, they
B.
have the meats.
I want it in B. I love Arby's. I love a lot of their appetizers, and a lot of their sandwiches are really good.
Best apps.
Oh, yeah.
Their mozzarella sticks, ain't no one touching them.
Yeah, the
The
mozzarella sticks are
jalapeno
awesome.
poppers.
They're okay, yeah.
I love
They're
them.
pretty good.
The freaking triple berry sauce.
Yeah.
Every sauce they
Bronco
have.
berry.
The horsey sauce.
Yeah.
Arby's sauce.
But are they the
Ballin'.
best?
No, they're not the best.
They're right underneath.
They're right underneath. They're a good sauce. I'm right with you. B's a good.
Agreed.
And they got decent milkshakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really
And
good.
coffee stirs. Like, yeah, they're good.
Jamocha shakes.
Yeah, the Jamocha. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, those are really good. Now, Burger King. Or, as I call it, Burger Chef.
It's... I don't like it.
No, it's low tier. And
Yeah. There's some times where, like... And this will fit for a lot of these things where I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, that one thing on the menu.
That's that one thing. But it doesn't happen very often.
First off, their fries suck.
They're
Dude,
better
they're
than
awful.
some places, but yeah.
I disagree.
Mid-range fries.
I disagree. I there's lots of times I ask for the. I'd rather get the onion rings with the zesty sauce there.
The onion rings are so good there.
But awful fries, awful.
They are
The only
horrible when they're cold.
The only thing I really like from there is the Whooper sometimes,
I like the chicken sandwich.
and the original chicken sandwich.
Big long.
Yeah, the
guy.
big long one. Those are the two things I always get from there.
Yeah.
But
Stacker. I like the stacker.
yeah, but none of them I would say, like you said, I would have to be in the mood because if I'm just hungry for a burger, that's like the last thing on my mind, and they take forever.
Yeah.
They're not good.
Yeah,
for
they
time.
do. They take
What-
forever. The only time that I really go there is when I get a sheet from like in the newspaper with coupons.
Yes. Good point. Good point. When they're like, please come get her stuff.
So I think that F is like a horrible experience. Like I will never go back there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna slightly say D.
Okay, I'll put it in D.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're talking about their bathrooms.
Oh yeah, they're bad.
They're bad. That is F.
Funny, Burger King used to never be like that. When I was growing up, we went to Burger King every once in a while.
The only thing is they were always the knockoff McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Like, the McDonald's had Happy Meals and they had something for kids.
I don't know. Burger King always had the best toys, though. Out of the two of them, Burger King
Really?
had the best toys.
I disagree.
You got gold Pokemon cards from Burger King.
From McDonald's.
From Burger King.
No, it was McDonald's.
Pretty
And
sure.
then McDonald's also gave you those cool glasses all the time. Like, they would have Batman glasses and other stuff that they would give you. I have one right at the shop.
I know those are McDonald's.
And they say McDonald's right on. The gold Pokemon cards are
Burger
from
King.
McDonald's.
Burger King.
From McDonald's.
We're going to make that the poll of the week.
Why even? We got Google. Watch. It's from McDonald's, bud. But the next one is what? Raisin Cane's?
Raising Cane's. Amazing.
Amazing.
They do one thing, and they do it fantastic.
Excellent.
I'm
And you know
putting them
what?
at best.
Me too. Because they're up there. Even their line's good. You don't wait long. And they give you that delicious bread. Just buttered bread.
The coleslaw is amazing,
The
too.
coleslaw is great.
Sweet tea.
Now it's a little more expensive, but well freaking worth it.
Not horribly expensive.
No. But just a tad more.
It's cheaper than one of the other ones on the list.
That is true. That is true. And we'll get to that one. But I'm right there with you. Raisin Cane's, if you've never had it, and I think they get gravy too.
No.
No?
They get cane sauce.
Cane sauce, that's what it is. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha.
Simple mixture and amazing on to boot.
Anyone who hasn't been there, go there. You will not. You will be happy we sent you.
What the next one here is Carl's Jr. We're gonna put this into a dual section. It's Carl's Jr. and Hardy. For those of you who don't know, that they are two different businesses, but essentially the same business. We have another one of those coming up with Checkers and Rallies on here too. But both of us have had one or the other, so we're going to treat it as the
You're
same
right. It was Burger King.
Thank you.
I don't know why I thought it was McDonald's. Go you.
I remember getting
Yeah,
those.
you did. No, go you, man. I have the Mewtwo one.
Yeah.
I don't.
I had the Charizard one.
But I just
Morgan's brother has, I think, all of them. They are not worth anything.
I wouldn't think so.
But Carl's Jr.'s Hardee's, a lot of their signature sandwiches are really good. They're just kind of middle of the road.
Dude, you know what? I really didn't like them. So the whole time...
You had it that day that we were coming back from moving me back from Chicago. Yeah. Wow, you had a lot of things on this list from that trip.
You took me around to all these.
Yeah. I took you on a tour of
But
restaurants.
it kind of let me down because, like, first off, they're commercials. Like,
so good.
You're going to sit there and make your burgers look that freaking good?
Beautiful woman.
Yeah, they're all sexual, and the burgers look so juicy and stuff. And then you get it, and it's just a letdown. It's like a little bit better than McDonald's.
Yeah.
Thicker burger, though. I will give them that. It is a thicker burger than McDonald's.
Did you get their chicken while you were there?
No, I didn't. I just got whatever their main burger was, the number one or whatever.
Hardy burger.
Yeah, Hardy burger or something.
Their chicken tenders are very close to like O'Charlie's.
Ooh.
They're very good.
They're very good. No. But, you know, and honestly, it was pretty dirty when I walked in there.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
It wasn't a good feel. If anything, I don't know, I'm feeling like D to C.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't put them further than Burger King. Right.
They're right up there. Like, they got a little bit better logo than Burger King, maybe. But that's about it.
Our next one is also the double one, Checkers or Rallies.
So, their food is pretty cheap.
It's mid-tier.
And what you get is pretty good for the price because you can get a lot of it.
Oh, yeah, it's real cheap.
Real cheap. And they usually have, like, barbecue sauce or something. But the thing I don't like about it is it's like this whole weird thing with your car. You pull up, there's rules to flashing the lights and doing some stuff so people can come out.
No.
Yeah. Or am I thinking Yeah, like the Checkers or one of them's like that on here.
I think you're thinking of that.
No. What is this?
Checkers and Rallies.
Yeah,
this is the one that has like the seasoned fries.
Yeah, the one you walk into.
I always did the drive-through of mine.
Yeah, you can walk in or drive through. Then the other one is like you sit. Oh no, I know what I'm thinking of.
That one.
Yeah, that one. No, I mean, but I guess there's nowhere to sit. I think they have one seat outside.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 seats.
But it's literally like a little.
You probably have more seating inside of a Domino's.
Yeah, you probably do. Like, it's just a little shack and you get a burger. I'm going to actually put this in C.
Yeah.
Because it's not dirty. You get the same thing every time. I've never had it and went, oh, this wasn't as good as the last time I had it. You know, they're very consistent.
They've forgotten,
and their fries are good.
They've forgotten a lot of things from my orders, though. To be fair, I don't have the easiest order at a drive-through, but...
Well,
I agree. I'll put them in C.
I think they're a good C. Yeah, I think their fries are actually really delicious. Their seasoned fries, much better than Burger King. Much better than fucking Burger King.
Next one of the MVPs on the list. I love it. I love Chick-fil-A. I love it entirely.
Chick-fil-A is very delicious.
I love everything there. The spicy things, I don't like spice. I still like their shit.
They're good. I just don't think they're as good as Raising Cane's. Now, the one thing that I think gives them another plus is how they deal with the line.
Oh, their lines are awesome. God, dude. So fast.
It don't matter how many cars are there, just pull up anyways.
Right.
Because trust me, you might get your food before the guy in front of you. You never know.
I actually even found a way to make that faster.
Order online.
Yeah, you order online, and when you're in the back of the line, by the time you get to the front of the line, you're
Yeah, actually, some of them will tell you that.
Yeah.
Like, as they're sitting there, they're like, hey, man, just order it online, and it'll go up.
Yeah.
Or like they have iPads and they'll come straight to your window if
right.
You know they're not going fast enough. I really like that.
Yeah.
Well, I like Raising Cane's.
I like their redeem points too. You can get a lot of points from
that
Chick-fil-A.
is true. But the one downfall, they're closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
And the one time you fucking want it.
That's the one time you want it.
It's like, on Sundays.
Chicken sandwich is awesome. Mac and cheese is awesome. All
of it's good. They clean, great atmosphere.
Yeah.
They support a lot of good business. The only bad thing is they're a little preachy about God.
I'm still gonna put them in the best.
I'd put them right there too.
Right with Raising Cane's.
Yeah, I'd put them, but I would still say Raising Cane's is better, food wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next
There's a whole
one.
bunch of options, but yeah. Chipotle.
Maybe we just like chicken.
We might. We shit on burgers. We're okay with deli meats. Arby's got rid of all their ham, by the way.
It must be, well,
Their ham wasn't selling, so they got rid of all
they
of
got
it.
rid of it. I think their next thing to go is them gyros. That's another minus for me on their, their gyros ain't that good.
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
There's a couple things on this list that are very Chipotle-like.
Okay.
And it all stems from Chipotle. I know that they probably did it other than that, but when you explain some of these other things to people, you say, "Oh, this is a Chipotle." You go Hotheads. Hotheads is Chipotle
With sauce.
With sauce.
Yeah. Chipotle with sauce, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Hotheads is.
Yeah.
Chipotle's, I don't care for it.
It's
When it first came out, it was cool because it was real cheap and we could get a big burrito.
right.
Right?
Now the prices are
Now
kind
the
of weird. Now
prices
they're
are-
kind of tweaking with everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've never been in love with it. I always thought, like, if it was a regular sized burrito, I just wouldn't eat it. But because they're giving me so much, it's like,
The thing is, with all these other ones that I've stated, like Qdoba and Hotheads and whatever, Moe's, we'll get to Moe's here in a second, I would rather have that than Chipotle. Chipotle is so bare bones where they keep it a certain way and they only branch out every little bit every once in a while. There's no gusto.
yeah. It's so bland. And then the only thing I do like there is they have that vinaigrette.
Yeah.
What I don't know, like a honey vinaigrette or something
Yeah.
there, which is really good. Other than that, I really hate that they don't have sauces. That's probably the main reason I also don't stop in there. Like, I want a little, like, ranch or something on it. Spice it up. Come on.
You know what? Let me propose something to you here. It's not the greatest. We've
No.
taken our time to shit on it.
Yeah.
It's not the worst, though.
No. It's clean.
And the middle of the
D.
list, I was going to say C. It's either C or D.
I'll go C. I'll go C because even though I don't like the food, it's popular.
Yeah.
People seem to like it, and it's very clean. And I'll be honest, they get through their line fast. So there is a lot of pluses to it.
Yeah.
But the big reason I don't like those restaurants, because I'd much rather just tell you number one. I already don't like ordering, and now you added five extra steps, and I just hate it.
You are not the only person in my life that doesn't like doing that.
Yeah, I hate it. Just give me a number one,
So,
please.
Dude, just order on the app and then walk in and grab it.
That's even worse, man.
Why?
Because I
You
don't.
don't
want-
have to
I
talk
don't
to
know.
anybody.
Yeah, but
Let your
like,
fingers do the talking. You do it for the base.
I'd just rather not have
You do it for the
Chipotle.
women.
I'd just
Why
rather.
don't you do it for food?
I'll just go to Taco Hell. It's cheaper.
Denny's.
Who doesn't love a Denny's?
Love Denny's. I hate that they've gone out of business.
Me too. But Denny's, let's not act like if you were sober, maybe you didn't go there. Denny's was a great hangover spot.
Right.
Now their Grand Slams.
And their Grand Slam.
The
Which?
Grand Slam, which was the go-to.
Yeah.
Oh God, was
The
that
burgers were slamming too.
good. Yeah, actually, yeah, they had hidden burgers. I'd put them in B tier.
B. I agree. 100%.
I'd put them in B tier. I'm sorry if people hate, but man, they had some secret good stuff on their menu. They really did. And the one time I walked in there and I told them to put, I forget what it was. I wanted a pancake and something rolled up into the pancake, like sausage and something, and then it stuffed in, and they did it.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, okay, we'll do it. I remember I was just going there like, they won't do this.
They are the inventors of the cheese stick melt. Do you remember that?
Yes.
It was a grilled cheese with cheese sticks on the inside.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
They tried everything. Great, wonderful. And they would,
Their breakfast is awesome.
you could sit there all day and drink coffee. We used to do that.
Right. My brother used to do that. That was his favorite place to go. He would play Pokemon and sit with his buddies and drink coffee.
And drink coffee right there. Yeah. So to me, B tier. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
I agree.
Okay, Domino's. I'm not a fan of their
C.
pizza. Yep, I'm with you.
Mid-tier. Not a big thing with them at all.
Never clean.
Something different every once in a while,
Yeah.
but nothing.
And I hate their garlic sauce. They have a weird butter garlic, and I love the butter garlic sauce.
I like some of their other stuff apart from their pizza. The cheese bread.
The cheese bread.
That's amazing.
Come on, if you fuck up cheese bread,
Yeah,
I don't wanna be there.
They do that really good.
they do.
They don't fuck it up. They do.
You say that, but the cheese sticks, like the cheese sticks from freaking Pizza Hut, are my favorite.
We'll get there. We're
I
not
know.
there yet. DQ, Dairy Queen.
I'd put them in B tier, dude. I love a DQ. I love their ice cream. I love everything on their menu. I even love their hot food. It just takes a minute.
That's a fair point. The burgers, subpar.
I think they're better than like Burger King or McDonald's.
Their chicken, on par.
Yeah.
I mind it. Their ice cream really puts them up over the edge.
Yes.
I agree. B.
Yeah, B tier.
B.
Come on. First hot day of summer, everyone's going to Dairy Queen. Come on.
And all the...
And the blizzards? You can't beat a blizzard. You can go other places and they try to mimic it. Not the same.
Dairy Queen's like dinner and a show, dude, too. I mean, they get all the...
Playgrounds for you to watch the kids. You
No,
sicko.
I was going to say the tanned popular girls.
Oh, yeah. They usually... I'll tell you what, that used to be the best spot when you were in high school because all the good-looking high school girls somehow got that job.
Right. Five Guys. Now, I want to make a point here.
Okay.
We are just ranking it. We're not paying for it.
Good. Because other than the price, I have no issue with it.
I love it.
I love everything about it.
I love it.
Their burgers are the best. Their hot dogs are good. I like the way they split their hot dogs.
I did have you do that.
First off, you only need a small.
Fries are crazy.
You only need a small, and then they're really good if you ask them for the Cajun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the little Cajun on there. And then if you ask them to burn them, oh, they're even better.
Milkshakes are pretty good. Nothing to write home about, just pretty good.
And they got peanuts for you to wait.
And it's most of the time clean, even though people are just throwing peanuts everywhere.
And there's plenty of places to sit.
And they have a Coke remix machine.
That is true.
Any place that has that already skyrockets.
Right, you already get me. Yeah. Every time I go in there and I could fuse all these pops, hell yeah.
All right. The best.
The best. Yeah, it's up. Okay, we got a burger place. It's not all chicken.
Although you call out the hot dog. IHOP, again, something that we don't agree. It's kind of on the same lane as Denny's to where, like...
It is, but it's the ghetto Denny's.
Yeah.
That's exactly what... It's the ghetto Denny's.
No, that's the ghetto Denny's.
That's a super ghetto. Okay. It's close.
It's a slightly ghetto Denny's.
Yeah, it's close.
I will say I had an experience at an IHOP to where I just got everything cheese, and I think that's where my love for cheese kind of exploded. I had a 5-cheese omelet. Yeah. In the same sitting, I had a bowl of cottage cheese at that place.
Yeah.
Then I had a bagel, a cheesy bagel with cream cheese. I was in heaven.
Yeah. So, was it good?
I missed my flight for it.
Yeah. So, IHOP to me, they're not bad, but, they don't overly impress me.
Right.
I'm
ranking them. I'm putting them right next to Denny's, but just slightly under.
Yeah, I'd put them there. I'd say they do worse when it's busy because every time it's busy, you always have a hard time and it takes forever. Really, the only thing I like to get from there is country fried steak.
I like their breakfast regardless.
Okay.
I don't want to go there for dinner or lunch though.
Right. Agreed. That's why I don't think it should be with Denny's.
Yeah.
But I don't.
See?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, and that's why it's C. But there's nothing great with it.
Right.
Nothing great.
Jimmy John's. I love Jimmy John's. I had it all the time in college because it was right in between two of my class buildings, and one of my roommates worked at Jimmy John's, so we would just bring home free samples.
See,
and shit like that. They're cheap. You can get the bread there for everything. And one sub actually filled me up at the time.
I'll tell you what. Every now and then I'd see them running across the college campus.
Yeah.
Not every now and then, all the time.
They are fast.
And not just that, they don't care where you are, what you're doing. They kick that door open. They're like, order for blah.
Right, you're in a 400-person class. Order for Drew.
Yeah, it just runs in. It doesn't matter if they're in the middle of a speech or anything. Order for Drew. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so go with them. They get you delivery. But Jared's wife really loves them, and I've never been disappointed.
Yeah.
Now, it's not somewhere I stop all the time. There's not one around, so I don't know. But I've never had an issue there, and I'll give it to them. Their subs, they're not going to disappoint you.
I drove 45 minutes for Chick-fil-A one day.
Damn.
Yeah. And on the way we passed to Jimmy John's.
I've done that, though.
I was like, we're gonna do our main objective, go to Chick-fil-A, but we're also gonna stop at Jimmy John's on the way back because I'm gonna take that and throw it in the fridge and have it for lunch one day.
Amen.
I'm gonna say B. It's not the best.
It's B. Yeah. I'll go B. It's not the greatest sub
Their
thing ever,
cookies
but
are
man,
pretty
they're
good too.
Every sub I've ever had, can't complain.
Oh, yeah.
Everything seems fresh.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm fine with B. KFC, I can tell you right now, I like some of their stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's D. It's always, you go in there, it's always kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of weird.
The buffets used to be awesome.
Yeah, they used to.
Yeah. They have fallen far from grace ever since the Double Down.
Yes. Yes.
Now I got sick off of one of those.
They do have this cool family meal right now. It's like a combo box thing. Get it.
Famous Bowls.
Famous Bowl. See, the problem is I don't want a whole bucket of chicken. Now, the one thing that I really did like that they had a golden mustard there the one time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, I was there almost every day. I was getting fat. And then they had that Lightning Mountain Dew, which was pretty good.
I hate it. It's peach.
But I'd put them in D.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't get it all the time. I don't want it all the time. After you eat it, you're sick.
This next one, Little Caesars, just as a fact,
Yeah.
CJ and I have a cosmic connection to Little Caesars, so
Yes.
it is probably going to be ranked higher
Than what it should be.
than what yours is.
Yeah.
If this is going to be what your comment is about, you might as well hold it.
Save it because we don't want to hear it.
Right.
Because I love Little Caesars.
I do too. I'm putting it in the best.
I'm not even arguing with that because even anyone who wants to argue with me, man, they're consistent.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
Their freaking pretzel pizza was good.
Yeah, they still have it.
Maybe they're not the greatest taste. I'll give it that. There's probably pizza that can beat it.
Right.
But it's consistent.
When you have a pizza party at work and somebody brings in Little Caesars, not once are you just like Little Caesars. You're like, Little Caesars.
And I think their deep dish lunch thing, one of the best on the market.
Great. Yeah.
One of the best on the market.
Their
like
cheese
a 4
breads
slice.
are awesome. The one thing that I do hate there is like their
Crazy.
the cookie things.
Oh yeah,
the Twix cookies, the M&M cookies. Those things are horrible.
Yeah, I mean their bread to me is okay.
Yeah.
So I mean I would say at least B. I'd put them in B.
I'm putting them in the best.
You think the best? I
Yeah.
don't know if they're the best. There's nowhere to sit. Sometimes they're out of the lunch special, which pisses me off. Then if I have to wait, that kind of ruins it because it's supposed to be hot and ready. All right, put them in the best. But you just can't beat it for the price either.
I know.
You just can't.
It's rough.
That's
Long John Silver.
The last time I ate here, first off, I used to love their hush puppies.
Oh, the hush puppies are amazing.
And the chicken's not bad. But the last time I ate fish there, I threw up outside all over the place. So to me, this is F.
This
is F, and it was always dirty.
It's
They did
it's
have a
always
bell
dirty.
there though,
Yeah.
which was
So
fun.
does Arby's.
That's true.
Our local Long John Silver's,
Yeah.
their drive-through is broken, and I literally went and pulled into their drive-through,
Yeah.
and I sat there for like 3 minutes, and nobody came and answered. There wasn't a sign that said the drive-through was broken.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked
How long ago was this?
broken. 2-3 months ago,
Oh,
something
damn.
like that.
I haven't been there for like 6 years.
I agree, though.
F tier.
Just because that simple situation with me.
It made me throw up.
McDonald's.
Mickey D's. Now, I don't think there's much to be said here.
You either like it or you don't like it.
Yeah, right. And I think everyone knows how it goes. I'm putting it in B tier. It's hard to. The chicken nuggets and stuff, it's hard to beat. And when you want chicken nuggets, there's only one place you're going.
Right.
You know, realistically, if you
Raising
want...
Cane's.
Raising Cane's. No, those are chicken fingers.
What are chicken fingers? But
Longer nuggets?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would... Okay.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I think they go and B solely for the fact of like
Ice cream.
It's a borderline. Like
It started most of this.
It's a base.
Yeah, it's a base. Yeah. And honestly, the fries are always, the fries, everyone loves their fries. The Big Mac, even with the sauce, come on.
Yeah.
It's just traditional. B.
Right. Yeah. I agree. One of the Chipotle clones here, Moe's, they dive really into cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Queso.
queso. They really like their queso.
Right.
Now, every time I've been there, great atmosphere, colorful place.
Very colorful.
Very colorful. People were always bright.
Decent food, although maybe just a half a step higher than Chipotle.
Maybe. I would say Chipotle probably uses higher quality, but because they have better sauce.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because Chipotle doesn't like sauce.
Yeah.
But I put them right with Chipotle.
I would too. See, nothing spectacular, but sometimes it hits the spot.
Yeah, and if you want a little bit more colorful place than Chipotle, because Chipotle seems like a bank. They're all gray and weird.
So this is one of the ones that I've had that CJ has not had. And
I've had it in a frozen box, but I haven't been there.
Yeah. Panda Express is really cheap. Their food is quite good.
I was going to say, you can't go wrong with Chinese.
Right. Like, you know what you're getting when you go into it. I don't know in particular that it is spectacular.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a B or C. What was your basis from the frozen food? What did you put in B or C?
The frozen food, I always liked the sauce, but, the chicken and stuff never came out right. It was always kind of weird. So I'd put them at C.
C?
Yeah.
That's fitting.
And honestly, is it better than a Chinese buffet? Because come on,
no,
I could just go scoop tons of stuff. You could find the one thing you like. You know what I mean? Okay. Well,
there's like 7 or 8 options in Panda Express.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you like one of them, you like one of them.
And if they're anything like the mall, because the mall always has random Chinese food there, delicious.
Yeah. It's pretty much exactly like that.
Yeah. So C tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Panera. Now they keep it clean.
Yeah.
But I don't
you
like
can
their
go there
service.
And write a book. I'm surprised Starbucks isn't on here.
I don't like their service. I really don't. Lots of times it takes forever and whatever.
Right.
And their food is way too overpriced for like soup and a salad.
It's too artisan.
Yeah. They're trying too hard.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go over well. Then they try to sell me some stupid fancy weird bread. I would almost put them in F. I really hate Panera. They really piss me off.
I wouldn't say all the way to F. I'd probably say D.
I'll settle on D because I just got some personal beef with them.
Their food's not horrible. They gave me a free cookie for my birthday.
Their food's not horrible. Their soup and stuff's okay, but how much they charge?
The mac and cheese? You get the mac and cheese there yet?
No.
Bomb.
I don't go there a lot because they want to charge you a lot for half a sandwich when I could go get a whole Reuben for a lot cheaper.
Papa John's. Crazy man himself.
Listen, Papa John's, I got to give them respect because they usually come out with the Browns logo on the box. So I'll give them respect for that because go Brownies. Other than that, fuck them.
Yeah.
I really hate their pizza.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's always doughy.
Their garlic sauce is
good.
Their
garlic sauce, yes.
That's a garlic sauce we like.
Yeah.
Little Caesars, get the Papa John's garlic sauce guy.
Yeah, even Little Caesars garlic is better than Domino's.
Domino's. Get the Papa John's little garlic guy.
I'd put Papa John's right with Domino's.
Okay, yeah.
I'd put them in there because, to me, they're on the same tier. Now, Pizza Hut, I'd put that in B.
I'd pump them up, yeah.
I'd put them in B.
I've had a lot of pizza. Stuffed crust.
Oh, amen. They started it.
Yeah.
And not just that, their cheese sticks, like I was talking about earlier. Oh, my God.
So good.
And their marinara. And the best thing
their
is...
marinara is great. It's so different from any other marinara. It's almost like a sweet one.
And don't tell me if you close your eyes right now, you can't smell Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut always had a great smell when you walked in.
Oh, dude.
And the buffet.
Yeah, the buffet, the red cups.
The red cups.
The Bookathon or whatever it was.
Dude, and no one can beat a personal pizza. I'm sorry, but those little round pizzas, yeah, sure, you might need 6 of them, but they slam, dude.
Dude, one time when I was in Boy Scouts, we actually went to a Pizza Hut on a tour. They took us into the kitchen and allowed us to make our own pizza. They pulled the bread out or they pulled the dough out and they said, "Here's all the toppings. You guys have fun."
See?
Amazing. B.
Popeye's F.
Okay.
Rubbery chicken.
But
the breading sucks. I got the one thing that was supposed to have hot sauce in it, and it sucked. Like the breading was hot sauce or something. It sucked. It takes forever to get what you want. Maybe it's just the one around here, but I'm putting it in F.
The biscuits, they're amazing. That's a big staple of Popeyes. The chicken is the main thing. I don't particularly like spicy. So their spicy chicken is it's not enough for you, but too much for me.
Right.
You know what? I think it's controversial. I think we put it in F.
I'm putting it in an F.
F.
Popeye's chicken isn't the best.
So Portillo's is one of the ones that when he came to get me, I just had to have him have. It is not a local one to us right now. However, when I was in Chicago, I did eat quite a bit of it. It's ridiculous. They are known for their hot dogs.
Yeah.
They are known for Italian beef sandwiches.
Italian beef sandwich.
And having them dipped.
I think I got the beef sandwich.
Yeah.
I think you made me get the beef
I wanted
sandwich.
to get you dipped, but we didn't get that.
Yeah, they didn't ask me.
But their biggest known one, it's been on a lot of like dives,
Which
whatever.
was awesome.
Right, is the chocolate cake shake.
Oh my God, was it good? I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate cake.
No.
But
I'm not
they
even.
had chunks of real cake in there. It was
Right.
awesome.
Dude, it tastes like an actual chocolate cake. Like, it's smooth like a milkshake, and it slurps through the straw like a milkshake, but it's literally a chocolate cake that you're ingesting.
They literally put a whole cake in there and blend it up.
Yeah.
I saw it. It was a whole slice of cake.
Yeah.
Dude, and you're right.
You can actually buy the cake
and
by
they give you
itself,
the perfect straws.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not
Thick
struggling.
boys.
The thick boys. And when I went in there was a lot of people, and it was very clean.
Yeah.
Now, none of the people were friendly, but that could have been the area. That just seemed the way Illinois was.
They're not particularly fast. Their drive-in takes a while to go through.
Yeah.
And on a Friday night,
busy.
it's around the building 4 or 5 times.
I was going to say, you walk in there, it was slammed. They were busy.
Yeah.
But I was only there once, and I would say at least B. I'd go B.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't know if it's the best, but B. And if you get a chance to have that shake, get it.
I was at the airport, and I got Portillo's on my way to the airport. And I opened it up while I was sitting in the terminal, and you could just see heads start moving over to me. Probably from the crinkling, but also the smell, dude. It was amazing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It was delicious. I can't complain. Quiznos.
Love Quiznos. Haven't had a Quiznos in 20 fucking years. What I remember, it's amazing.
From what I remember, it was amazing. It's where our Little Caesars is now.
Yeah.
Right? Which is kind of funny. But, like, they had the best hot subs.
Yeah.
Like, they kicked Subway's ass.
Yeah.
Up and down the street.
Yeah.
I would say they're on par, from my memory. Now, like we said, it's been a minute. They're on par with Jimmy John's.
Yeah, I agree. What's funny is when I was living in Chicago, that like there was one like 20 minutes away.
Damn, we should have went, dude.
I know.
I think you told me once we went back because I told you, man, I miss Quiznos. And you're like, oh, I used to live by one.
There's like 40 in the whole U.S. now. We're 20 minutes away
Dude,
from.
I've always loved
Actually, I think where we live now, that one is still the closest one to us. 8 hours away.
Let's take another drive, baby.
Sparrow.
Good
Mall
pizza. Yeah, that's what it is. It's that bigger mall pizza. Good for a slice or two, but I've never craved it enough just to go to the mall to get a slice.
Right. If I'm at the mall, I get one.
I'll get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not already in the mood for Chinese or Phillies or whatever.
My biggest thing is too greasy. You pick it up, it's always greasy and then like nasty. Then you got to walk around the mall and you're so
right. You hit it on the way out.
Yes.
That's the plan.
So I'm gonna put it with all the other pizza things. I think.
See, I agree.
It's nothing spectacular, and the dude that ran ours was kind of a Italian asshole. You're going, what do you want? Like, Jesus, let me think first. You wanted this? No, I don't. Why? Stop trying to sell me something I don't want. You wanted this. You want the.
All right, the next one is our regional
sheets
thing. This is going to be one of the ones that gets another basis off us based on location.
Well, and not just, they were one of the first. We saw them grow.
Yes.
We saw them grow. We saw them as a little gas station, then start selling some stuff, then start having the MTO, then that popped off, and there's many of stuff that I loved on their menu. Now, it's probably no better quality-wise than some of these other fast food places.
Right.
But just a pure convenience, and they were always quick.
Right. And you can pick up a Monster as you pick up cigarettes and do whatever.
And it's good gas station food.
In any given week, I probably go to Sheetz 3 or 4 times.
Me too. Like I go.
There's been times where I've gone to Sheetz probably 10 times in that week.
No, and they sell like buckets of Wisconsin bites, cheese sticks by the bucket, like just crazy stuff. They used to have Schwings. I really like
Sheets
their
of
marketing.
pizza?
I think their marketing's fun, and it's
Yeah.
always clean.
Yeah.
Don't tell. I've never went into a Sheets.
And they're friendly.
Yes, they're always nice, and
Yeah.
they pay their people well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up with the best. That might be controversial, but I think it's the best gas station.
So you've never been to a Wawa, and I've seen bits and pieces of a Wawa. I think I've been in one, but I've never actually eaten there.
Yeah.
And like, that is their Sheets.
Yeah.
They are corresponding to each other.
Yeah, it's a big fight in PA,
Yeah.
but there's a reason there's more Sheets. There's a reason they're kind of more over.
I agree, dude. It's
the best. One-stop shop. Their food's consistent, and you can. There's random stuff you wouldn't think you could get there. And the best part, they were the first place where when they made their MTO, you never had to talk to anyone. You could order from a screen.
Yeah,
I love that.
You can order from your phone and pick it up and don't have to talk to a single person.
No, they have a little spot where you go and pick up your stuff.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
I go in there in pajamas.
Sonic.
Sonic to me, straight up, it's like a D tier. It's not bad. They come up to your car, but nothing there impressed me. And for all their commercials and all this crap, I was expecting a lot more. But it kind of reminds me of a Checkers.
Yeah. Sonic, there are things that are great there. But again, we're not kind of basing that just off one or two things that you like. Yeah, it's D. I agree. It's good every once in a while.
It's cool if you've never been there, just to get the experience of someone like skating to your car. Other than that, who cares? Not good enough to go back.
Steak and Shake.
One of my favorites.
I love the fries.
Cheap,
I love the burgers.
Endless fries.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, they're endless. And their milkshakes are really good.
Out of the world.
Out of the world. I'm putting them in best. I think for how little they cost, you can't beat it.
I probably would have said B, but I have no problem putting them in best. Honestly, I don't. Subway.
This is probably the worst sub thing on here. Out of all the sub places we had on here, this is the absolute worst. There's not too much. The only thing I've ever liked from there is that teriyaki sub.
Yeah.
And their bread has never been that great.
I will say one of the times that I lost a whole bunch of weight,
Yeah.
I was working right next to a Subway, and I would go there and get lunch.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of made me skinny.
Oh, sure. But you could do that even with Jimmy John's.
Right.
That's just eating a low-calorie sub.
Right, but
you could do that anywhere.
I don't know. They made it tasty enough. I don't particularly see any way to raise it past D.
I'm with you. We'll put it in D. I don't think it's so terrible. It's never been so terrible where I didn't want to go there, but it's like my last pick of sandwiches. Now it's being stubborn.
Can
there
you
you
move
go.
with me?
Okay.
Swenson's.
This is the one where you got to do the weird stuff with your car. So you drive up. It's like this little shack, and you got to flash your lights, and there's all this secret stuff. Then they come and hand you eat the food in your car.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Now the food was okay.
Yeah, it was.
But for how much
hard.
you got to know to get your food there, I don't like it.
Okay, so if you need to go there with somebody that knows that.
Yeah,
stuff.
and I did.
Yeah.
And I was still like, really, we got to do all this?
Right. If you don't know what's going on,
I'll be honest. That was her favorite place, and I crapped on it while we were there, and I felt so bad.
If you don't know what to do there, you can also go up to the window, and they're very accommodating.
Yes. Yeah.
They're very nice about it.
Right. Yeah. No one's mean.
If you want a 1950s experience,
yes,
in today's,
I would say a C.
Yeah,
I would say C.
Okay,
it's nothing
fitting.
Overly spectacular, but it's a cool little experience and it's different.
Right.
And then if you don't want to literally get out of your car but still talk to someone, there you go.
Right.
So Taco Bell. Now, to me, I'm not a big Taco Bell fan. Besides that, it's cheap, and when you're drunk, they're always open.
It's not cheap anymore, though.
Yeah, that's true. It is getting so D. D or D.
The what it does to the inside of your bowels is just
that. Yeah, and then the workers always suck.
And everything tastes the same.
Yeah, and no matter how many times you tell them I want a bunch of sauce, they only give you like 2 packets.
I've had the opposite problem where I get way too much.
Dude, that's fine. I'll just put it in a drawer. You know? Waffle House.
Ghetto Denny's.
Ghetto Denny's. This is where you get stabbed to F. I've been there only a couple times. Never really liked the food, and you always feel like you got to have a knife on you.
Yeah.
I'm putting in F tier.
Yeah, I can't really agree. All that makes sense.
You can't agree, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
You mean you can't argue?
No, I can't agree.
Oh, why? Do you like their food?
No. I mean, it's super bottom of the barrel and things like that.
And it's sketchy.
Yeah.
You feel like you got to carry something on you.
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Realistically, I will be angry if we put it at anything other than B.
I love Wendy's.
I love Wendy's. I don't
love
think
their
it's the best. I don't think it's the best. It's right alongside McDonald's.
I would put
Either
it.
you go to one or you go to the other.
I'd put it at C. And the big thing is the Frosty. The Frosty to me is not on. It's not better than any of the other ice cream. They used to have vanilla, and then they took that away. So now they only have chocolate and strawberry. My two least.
No, they have
Not about
pumpkin
it.
spice now.
Oh, even worse.
Chili.
Oh,
Their
you know,
chili's
good
amazing.
point. They do have great chili.
Their chili's amazing.
And they did have potatoes.
They still have
So, you know, that's
chicken
good.
nuggets.
Yeah.
I prefer their chicken nuggets
Yes.
more than McDonald's.
I'll give that to you. They do have, and they're cheap.
Yeah, they're cheaper.
I'll give, okay, B.
B.
You talked me into it. You talked me into it. They do have, and their fries ain't bad. They actually, have you tried them since they redid the recipe
Yeah,
again?
they're really good. The sea salt ones.
Yeah. Oh my God, are they good?
I dip them in the Frosty.
A lot of people do. If they had vanilla, I would.
Just ask for it without the chocolate.
No, I did.
Yeah, they don't have it.
They kind of answered me like a dick. I drove up and I was like, hey, do you have any vanilla Frosties? No. So are you out? No. Do you not sell them anymore? No, we don't. Oh, okay. You should have just told me that.
So the very last one is, again, something that I've had that I think we need to draw attention to. And, Carl, I really, really, really want to take you to Wingstop.
Where's the closest one?
Niles.
We'll go.
Good. Okay, they have a variety. They do a couple things, just
Okay.
like Raising Cane's.
Ooh.
They have wings.
Ooh.
They have fries.
Okay.
They have little corn bites on the cob. It's kind of weird.
Is it good, though?
Yeah.
Is it like the little corn
They're a
you
little
get in your
spicy.
Asian food?
No. It's like Mama made a corn cob.
Oh, and cut in half.
And cut it in like a quarter.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they just recently did chicken sandwiches to get into, Chick-fil-A and Popeyes and everything like
Yeah.
that. But you can take those chicken sandwiches and cover them in the sauces that they have. They have like 40 different sauces.
Are the sauces just hanging out there, and you pick whichever one you want?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I could have 40 different.
So essentially this is like the chicken part of Quaker Steak and Lube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they have their buffets.
And most of the time they are only like order. There are a few restaurants where you can sit down in.
Yeah.
People don't do that. They take it back home. Do whatever. But their ranch is amazing.
Is it thick?
It's thick.
So it's homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like thick.
Yeah. And Rick Ross owns some of them.
Dang. Well, you sold me. So where would you put it though?
I'd put it in B. It is not the best by far. I would take any of the ones in best over this any given day.
Okay.
But
B.
I guess maybe that's the stance that we should have taken to it. Would you prefer the other ones more than this one? Great for us to learn right at the very end, though.
Well, I mean, we basically did that every
Yeah.
step. We did that with Burger King and everything. So
So Wingstop, B.
so B wins it, man.
Yeah,
Dang, who knew? We're American.
yeah.
Yeah, so not too many things in the F awful tier. Couple things in the best tier. And a lot of things in the B where we don't mind it.
Yeah.
Maybe we got bad taste.
You know what's funny, though? All the stuff in A, except for Raising Cane's, is fairly accessible.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a Raising Cane's that just got dropped to us in Niles.
Even better. Because, like, driving to Boardman was,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But even better, dude. So, hopefully, y'all played along.
Yep.
Let us know where we were wrong, where maybe what you think's the best. I could see someone putting KFC in F.
You had a bad experience with the Double Down.
All right, someone threw up there. I know that they don't always cook their chicken all the way through. They can't, you know?
You're an original recipe man in an extra crispy world.
We're plugging on that. That's a good one.
We're at Anchor, Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts at the Lunch Table PBJ. That's probably how you're listening to us right now. So if you are...
Keep go ahead and doing that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're at YouTube and Rumble at the Lunch Table PBJ. That might be how you're watching us right now. So if you are, definitely...
Keep go ahead and doing that.
Yeah. That's
Don't ever stop doing that.
Yeah. Watch one of the other ones.
Yeah, if you're going to watch one, watch them all.
Yeah.
Go all the way back to some of the first ones and check those out and see how far it has come.
Bad.
It's funny.
We've gotten better.
That's what I mean. If you got nothing else to do, screw it.
Yeah. Just put one on while you're
It helps
not
us.
doing anything.
Don't you want to help me, or are you going to be like that bank?
Be that police officer in that situation.
Right.
We're on Twitter at LunchTablePBJ. That's how you can stay up to date in a lot of stuff that we're doing, as well as take care of our polls.
I love it when you take care of my poll. Our polls.
Thank you. We're on Facebook at the Lunch Table PBJ, as well as our fan page, The Munchies. That's how you can really stay up to date in everything that we're doing, as well as, start a conversation, or tell us what you want, or integrate with some of the other Munchies.
Right, like fast food.
Right.
Maybe y'all can start a food fight.
Yeah. Drop your screenshots of your ranking list down below, or on Facebook, or wherever the hell you want to do it. Just do it.
And like we said, if you forget where it was, link down in the bottom.
Right. We're on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts at the Lunch Table PBJ. CJ takes care of those. He does a wonderful job. He's getting a little wind under his sail.
Yeah, a little bit. We've been getting some views here and there.
Look at some trolls.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait till we get more, dude. I love it. I love it. My big thing is, you're doing something right when you get trolls.
As a little note for trolls, I already know I'm fat.
They think like you don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I already know I'm stupid.
Lastly, we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. If you want to be that person that gives a little extra, if you want to give that single chicken nugget in Drew's V's mouth, that's
One little push. You almost took my finger.
What I do it. Yeah, I did. I imagined it as a chicken nugget.
You were like a
A
crocodile.
Raising Cane finger. Put some cane sauce on there.
Good old cane sauce.
Give me some Texas toast.
Ooh, who doesn't love some thick toast? We like thick things around. I think, if anything, the one thing you guys should know, we talked about buffets a lot. We're buffet fans.
Country buffet? You like country buffet?
Yeah.
When it used to be around?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was the Ponderosa.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
And
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa, dude, underrated.
Hosses. Hosses or Ponderosa?
Hossa went down.
Big one.
Hosses went down.
In their prime, Ponderosa or Hosses?
I'm going. My dad always took us to Ponderosa, so I'm going there.
I'm going Hosses.
Dude, the black. They had these freaking wings, deep fried wings, with just pepper on them. Oh my god, were they good? I'd go there and get one.
So since you shot down my last one, this is our poll for the week. Hosses or Ponderosa? Tell us which one you think below.
Yeah, we're Chi-Chi's.
Yeah, because I want to get hepatitis B.
Yeah, eat the onions.
What? Spinach, I think.
No,
it was something green.
They had something wrong with their white onions where they were getting
Was it
salmonella
onions?
or something. Yeah.
I thought it was,
Because the
I
people-
thought it was a leafy green.
No, they found out that the people that were picking, where they were buying it from, where they were picking those white onions, weren't washing their hands and defecating in the fields.
Ew.
Yeah, and then they were making their way to Chi-Chi's.
Ew.
Yeah. Drew,
CJ?
you got any more? You got any life lessons to give them?
In a world of Long John Silver's and Waffle Houses, I was going to say Chick-fil-A. Be the Raising Cane.
Yeah. There you go. If you...
Chick-fil-A is amazing, but they're a little bigoted.
Yeah, right. If you're going to do something, do it well, baby. Be good or be good at it. All right. Thanks for stopping. It's been a lot of fun. Drew, thanks for being you.
CJ, thanks for being you.
Oh.
Bye.
Sayonara. Get out of here. We don't like you no more. I'm sorry. I love you guys.